meet our starters. First for the Noble Knights, a senior, number 0, Andrew Marzoni. A senior, number 3, Julia Rose. A junior, number 10, Evan Ballard. A senior, number 13, Jace Hilliard. And a senior, number 14, Bryce Gerrish. Always touched by John
Bryce retired.
And now, let's meet the Brunswick Dragons. A senior, number 2, Keegan Cummings. A junior, number 3, Logan Gray. A junior, number 10, Brendan Shaw. A sophomore, number 21, Rylan Lay. And a senior, number 33, Trevor Gerrish. All officials for today's meeting, who here for and Neil Allen. Brunswick is coached by Ben Clark. There is no anthem.
Oh, thank God. Bro, I hate that. It's just like so much fun. I just hate those. I do not. I think the anthem's great. Oh, I love that. Yeah, no, I love like this and the patriotism and all that. Yeah, I just don't like doing it.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Portland Expo for this first game after Christmas, Zach. I'm really excited for this. This is your Brunswick Dragons, a neutral site game, as they are technically the home team against the Noble Knights, the number 1 team in Class A South. Zach, you excited for this one, man?
Yes, Noble's a very good team. They're 3rd overall, so this should be a great game.
We'll get it started. Trevor Gerrish on the tip-off versus Marzoli for the Knights. They win it out to Logan Gray. Gray will get it started. He will take it in his left hand into the paint. The green is the three-point arc for this high school game. Obviously, the Maine Celtics play here, so that's what that other white arc is for. Here's Gerrish to the inside, gives it back up to Cummings. Cummings will cut around, now back in his left hand. He's guarded by Jameer Rose, who is the best player, one of the best players in the state, number 3 in black. Logan Gray into the paint. He'll look around, now feed inside to Gerrish, and it's deflected out of bounds, and we'll get Noble ball. The Knights are 6-0. Zach, tell me about 3 in black.
I think he is either 1st or 2nd in the state right now. He's really good. He's a passer. He can score. He does it all.
That's Jameer Rose. Here with the ball now is Ballard. He gives it off to Rose, guarded by Shaw. Rose puts it up, and he scores right away, right on cue. Jameer Rose. Gerrish will give it out to Gray, and we started up 2-0. Gray cutting back and forth. He's guarded by Bodier. Here is Gray. Gray will take it inside, and we got a whistle.
I don't think that was a carry. The guy was clearly swinging at the ball, so I don't understand that call.
But they call it a carry, and it'll be Knights basketball. Rose will bounce it to Ballard. Evan Ballard is going to be guarded by Rylan Lay, the sophomore. Ballard back to Rose, guarded by Shaw. Lofts into the paint. Nice catch there by Ballard. Under the rim, puts it back out. Now to Rose. It's blocked there by Shaw, who will get the turnover. Brendan Shaw, guarded by Rose. Will dribble back, bounce it inside to Gerrish. Gerrish, big man on big man. That's 6'7", Andrew Marzoli. Gerrish will give it back out to Cummings. Cummings is open on the arc. He won't take it. Gives it to Lay to Gerrish. Gerrish not known for the three-pointers, but he has space to take it. Doesn't. Back out to Shaw. Shaw definitely more of a distant shooter. He'll give it back to Gerrish. Trevor Gerrish back to Cummings. Cummings gets the pick by Gerrish. Cummings to put up the 3, and he got it! Keegan Cummings gives the Dragons the lead. 3-pointer for him. Here is Rose back the other way. Guarded by Shaw. Now they give it back out, all the way back around to Ballard. Ballard guarded closely. They give it back out here with Guittard. Bryce Guittard guarded by Gray. Tries to get the pick by Marzoli. Will cut back. Guittard into the paint, now guarded by Gerrish. Puts it up, and it's caught the rebound by Logan Gray. And the Dragons have the 1-point lead and the ball. Gray back the other way. Guittard trying to catch up to him. Gray gives it back to Gerrish. Gerrish all the way across the way. Lay to Cummings. Cummings for his second 3 in a row. He got it! Keegan Cummings with 6 points already. Oh my goodness. They give it back. Rose takes it inside. Back across. Intercepted. Rylan Lay with the turnover. Lay, guarded by Ballard. Up ahead to Gerrish. Gerrish will try to give it back to Cummings. He's guarded closely by Ballard. Bounces it. Cummings will get the ball. Gives it across to Gray. Logan Gray will slow it down. Gets the pick by Gerrish. Gray will put it up and air ball. Caught by Rose all the way up the court. Will be caught by Dodier. Dodier back to Guittard. Across to Rose. He's open for three. And it won't go. And it's deflected by Lay and out of bounds to stay with the Knights. How about Keegan Cummings early on, Zach?
I mean, he's a really streaky shooter, so I bet he's going to hit a couple more here this game.
That's really good. Here is Rose. Will loft it to Ballard. Ballard across to Guittard. Guittard will put up the three, and it won't go. Rim and out. Gerrish with the rebound. Of course, we're joined by Trevor Gerrish's two younger brothers today. We got on the camera Bryce Gerrish, and doing the stats, Seth Gerrish. We'll get those as the game goes along. Logan Gray will give it back to Cummings. Cummings across to Gerrish. Gerrish, Shaw inside to Gray. Gray across to Lay. Lay will put it up in the paint. Oh, it rims out. Here is Rose back the other way. Jameer Rose all the way inside the Guittard, guarded by Gray. Back out to Rose, above the NBA three-point arc, and we'll get a whistle.
Looks to be a body foul on Brendan. I kind of looks like a push off on Rose, but obviously wasn't called.
So will that be just an inbound for the Knights?
Yeah, so it'll just be on the ground foul.
All right, so it will be Bryce Guittard to inbound. Brady Tucci will be subbed in for the Knights. Marzoli gives it to Rose. Rose, nice pass across. Here's a three-pointer for Guittard, and he got it. Bryce Guittard, fed by Jameer Rose. Jameer Rose, one of the best quarterbacks in Maine high school football. I believe he plays quarterback, right, Zach?
Yes, he is. He's really good.
And you can see that with that field vision, giving across to Guittard, who puts it away. Gerrish looking. He'll dribble, guard by Marzoli. He can drive into the paint with his right hand, puts it up, and we'll get a foul.
Yeah, it looks like a shooting foul got him on the way up.
So it'll be Gerrish to the line. Gerrish has had some troubles with free throws earlier in the season. He'll dribble, put up the free throw, and he got it. Nice. Trevor Gerrish gets his first point of the day. He's second on the team in points behind Brendan Shaw, who leads the team with 70. Alan Swain will come in for Ryland Lake. Gerrish will try to take his second. And he makes both of them. All right, Trevor Gerrish, attaboy. Here, back the other way, is Guittard. Guittard, who just hit the three, gives it there to Tucci, across to Guittard. Guittard won't put it up. He'll drive inside, lay it up, and it'll go out of bounds. Marzoli knocked it out, and it'll be Dragons basketball, I believe. Yes, it will be. Gray will inbound. Shaw's guarded tightly by Rose, so let's see where Gray will want to go with the basketball. He'll give it to Trevor Gerrish. Gerrish up the court, has space. Marzoli will meet him at the three-point arc. Gerrish will bounce it back, gives it back to Alan Swain. He's had some success from the three-point line this year. Swain looking, signaling to Shaw. Will cut back, give it back to Gerrish, top of the key. Will dribble back, put up the length of a free throw, and it won't go. Here's Rose back the other way for the Knights. Dragons still lead this one. Here is shot will not go. And that one will go out of bounds. It'll be Dragons ball. Nice start so far for the Dragons, of course. Noble, we do not endorse gambling on high school sports games, but I think they would be favored in this one. They're 6-0.
Just about, yeah. They are, like I said, they're the third best team in the state right now, as the rankings are, but rankings aren't always right. Maybe we will take that place.
Yeah, so this is a very good start for the Dragons, is our point. Gerrish across to Swain. Swain back out to Owen Quinn, the freshman. Quinn, guarded by Rose. Doubled for the moment, gives it back out to Shaw. Shaw hasn't scored yet, but feeds it all the way across to Gerrish. Gerrish inside the paint, puts it up, and we'll get a foul.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that was a foul. It's a great call by the ref.
So, second foul on Gerrish on the day. Is that Marzoli again? So his second foul for...
Hey, once number 0 gets subbed out, they're not going to have anyone of Gerrish's sides to guard him.
It's a great point. Gerrish will miss his third. Still 2 or 3 of the day. It's looking good. Dragons looking good so far, up 3. Dragons opened the season with a loss to Freiburg, then had a 4-game winning streak, then lost to Oxford Hills before the break. Gerrish makes his second, 3rd point of the day for him. Rose guarded by Quinn. Rose to the inside, will give it across. Here's a shot for Ballard. Ballard for 3, and it will not go. Rim and out. Rebound back out to Guittard. Guittard gets the pick. Now he'll put up a 3, and it will not go off the front rim. And Gerrish gets the rebound. What's that for rebounds for Trevor? 2 rebounds so far for Trevor Gerrish. Nice start for him, who had 17 in their win against Freeport, the last game that we did. Gerrish puts it up and off the backboard and out. Back the other way come the Knights. Nice steal there by Gray. Gray gets a turnover, gives it up ahead to Gerrish. Gerrish will catch it in the paint, put it up to 2, and it won't go. Nice job there by Logan Gray. Can't get points out of it. Here's Guittard, will cut into the paint, put it up, and he scores. Bryce Guittard will cut it to a 2-point game. Here is Shaw, gives it across to Gray. Gray guarded by Guittard. Gray to Gerrish. Gerrish guarded by LaPointe, that other big man, and Shaw, it would not go. Here comes Rose. Rose all the way across as he finds the wide open shot, and it will not go. That was Brady Tucci. Here's Guittard. He'll take the 3, and that also will not go. I'm sorry, folks. Keep saying the words will not go. That's a lot of missed deep shots for Noble. That's definitely, if they can start to get those to fall, it's going to be bad news for the Dragons.
Yeah, we are getting lucky. They're normally a very high percentage shooting team, so it's good that they're missing all these shots.
All right. If you hadn't noticed, Brunswick High Sports Network, we might be a little biased. We do kind of know a lot of the people who are on the court, so maybe we want them to win. Zach, might be true.
Wow, was that?
Here's Gray to inbound. He looks like a full court press from the Knights. I think that's what we saw Freiburg do against Brunswick. Here's Shaw. He's doubled by 2 Knights. Gives it up ahead to Gerrish. Gerrish had numbers for the moment. He'll dribble in with his left hand. He'll guard totally by LaPointe. Oh, a little too tall for Swain, and it goes out of bounds. Nice vision there by Gerrish to see Swain, but yeah, just not everyone is 6'5" like Trevor Gerrish.
No, not everyone.
Here is Rose, guarded by the freshman Quinn. Gives it back to Guittard. To LaPointe, top of the key, lofts it inside for Rose. He'll catch it, put up the 2 off the front rim, and Quinn gets the rebound. Owen Quinn will lose it, and looks like they're going to say Rose hit it out, so it'll be Dragons ball. Gray will inbound to Quinn. Owen Quinn guarded tightly by Tucci. They double him, and Gray to Quinn will just throw it out of bounds, but I guess it got deflected. Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. So what looked like a strange play was just a good defensive play by the Knights, and will stay with the Dragons. Shaw to inbound, lofts it all the way across. LaPointe with a nice play to knock it down from Gerrish. Rose will take it into the paint, put it up, and score off the backboard. Layup for Jameer Rose, and they have tied it at 9. Gray dribbling up, got 40 seconds left to work with. They double him again. They give it to Quinn. Owen Quinn, give it across to Swain. Swain to the inside, and it'll go out of bounds. And is that Dragons ball?
Yes, that is Dragons ball. Looks like a body foul. Just, yeah.
Okay. So we got 35 seconds left to work with. And it's such a beautiful, we're so lucky to be in this stadium today. Very nice Portland Expo. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I mean, I love our gym back at Brunswick, but this is pretty nice. Got the Maine Celtics. If you couldn't tell by the logo in the center, we are at the Portland Expo. Here is Shaw. Will inbound to Lay. A little too tall, but he is able to corral it. Lay will bounce it inside to Quinn, guarded by Rose. Owen Quinn loses it for the moment, but will get it back out to Lay. Lay to Shaw. Shaw's got 26 seconds left to work with. Shaw will look all the way across. He'll give it to Gerrish, guarded by LaPointe. Looking for Quinn. He'll keep it. Gerrish back to Lay. Lay loses it, but can Shaw get it? It's knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Dragons. It was Rose who was diving for it. Went out of bounds. And Quinn will inbound. Got 11 seconds. Last push for the Dragons offense this quarter. Trying to take a lead going into the second will be huge, I believe. Quinn lofts it. Nice catch there by Gerrish, but he goes out of bounds. And what are we looking at here, Zach?
Looks like he was pushed. I don't really know. But my real question is, why do we have Keegan out after he hit 2 threes in a row?
Yeah. Keegan Cummings did have 0 points for the first 2 games of the season, but he's really heated up recently. Of course, he started the game with 2 threes. Here's Gerrish, his 5th free throw of the game. He'll miss it. He's 3 for 5 now. It's amazing how quiet the gym got. This is pretty wild. Everybody is respecting Trevor Gerrish, giving him perfect quiet environment to make his 4th free throw. 4th point of the game for Trevor Gerrish as they lead going in second quarter for the moment, unless can Jameer Rose change that as he gives it across to Tucci. Rose will put up the 3. It won't go at the buzzer, and the Dragons will take a 1-point lead going into the second quarter. Zach, I love what I saw. Love what I saw from that first quarter. How about you, man?
I think it's great. It's just we need to shoot the ball more. I think that's our problem here. And Noble just really isn't hitting any of their shots, which is helping us, but
It's scary, I'd say.
yeah, it is scary because if they start hitting, they could probably blow us out.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
How do they not know this, bro?
Thank you, folks, for joining us here, Brunswick High Sports Network. Second to last day of 2024. Zach, I feel like the year flew by.
It did. You know, it's sad. You know, it's crazy. We're growing up so fast, and it's hard.
I know you're tuning in for the philosophy. We ask the deep questions here on Monday. It's not all about basketball, you know. Some things are bigger than sports.
That is true.
Maybe you shouldn't be watching the game. Maybe you should just go spend some time with your family, you know.
Yeah, no, great.
But of course, if your family is playing in the basketball game today, what better way to spend time if you can't make it to the game than by watching here on Brunswick High Sports Network? It's an amazing thing.
I know.
Live streaming games, it's amazing. I'll give it here to LaPointe. LaPointe at the top of the key. We'll give it back to Rose. Gerrish will start to guard him, and Rose puts it up, and it will not go. He hasn't shot the ball great today. We promise you he is the first or second best player in the state. Here he is guarding Shaw. He'll knock it away. Shaw racing for it. Ball's on the ground, and Shaw will get it away, and we'll get a whistle here. And timeout for Brunswick. That's very smart play by Coach Ben Clark. If you guys got the ball and he's on the ground, and you really want to keep possession, I would just call it quick timeout. You know?
Yeah, that's smart. That's the right. It looks like we would have got it back, but I like that. That was a great call by Clark.
Of course, you have. How many timeouts do you get in a half of high school basketball?
You get
5? Yeah, so might as well. Oh, it's up there. I see. Might as well use them if you get 5. You know. Is that for a quarter? Oh, okay. For the whole game, 5.
Okay.
Well, down to 4 now.
That's true.
Yeah. Lay will loft it to Gray. Logan Gray is guarded there by. Oh, it's nice turnover here for Guittard, and he'll score the easy layup. Noble has been doing those double teams on the press all game long, and it finally cashes in. They double here, Lay again. He'll loft it inside to Shaw. He is doubled. Off the front of the rim, Gerrish. Oh, he will get stopped by the front rim as well. LaPointe gives it up ahead for the Knights. That was Tucci. Across. Back to Rose, guarded by Shaw. Rose will take it into the paint, put it up, and it will not go as he hits the ground hard. LaPointe battling for it, but Keegan Cummings will try to wrestle away. Still on the ground. That is Guittard, and we'll get a whistle. That looks to be a stalemate.
That will be our ball.
Yeah, it'll be Brunswick ball with the possession arrow. And yeah, Dragons definitely need to watch out for that double team. In lacrosse, you call it a ride. I don't know what you call it in basketball, I'm sorry, but in lacrosse, you call it a ride, you know, preventing against the clear. So that it definitely full court pressing the Dragons right now. Rose will put up the 3, and it will not go off the rim. Back out to Gerrish. Trevor Gerrish will take it up slowly. To half court he goes. Guarded by LaPointe. He'll give it there to Cummings. Cummings has 6 points so far. Cummings will round all the way around. Gray gives it across to Shaw, guarded by Guittard. Shaw to Gray. He'll get the pick. Gray will take it in his right hand, give it out to Lay, and we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, it looks like just pushed off him a little bit while trying to defend a bit too handsy there.
So whose ball is it? going to be Brunswick ball?
It's going to be our ball, yes. Foul on Noble.
Okay. Owen Quinn will come back into the game. Here will be Shaw to inbound. Brendan Shaw leads the team in points, as we mentioned earlier. Shaw will give it to Owen Quinn. Quinn to Gray. Gray, third on the team in points. We'll give it back to Shaw, and we'll get a travel. Travel on Brendan Shaw, and it will be Knights ball. To inbound is Dodier to Rose. Jameer Rose, guarded by the freshman Quinn once again. We'll give it out to Guittard. Guittard looking all around. He'll put up the three, and he got it. Bryce Guittard hits the three-pointer, and that is now a 4-point lead for the Knights. Shaw will take it to the arc. Gives it to Cummings. Cummings in his right hand. Looking around, guarded by Rose. Gives it to Shaw. Shaw, he's guarded by Rose now. Into the paint. He'll put up the two, and he got it. As they cut the Noble lead in half. You can see when Rose got the ball, he looked to take that deep pass. Now he'll give it the deep pass to Guittard. It won't go off the rim. And Shaw coming out. But yeah, that quarterback arm of Jameer Rose now gives it behind the back to Guittard, who will put it away and extend the Noble lead to 4 points. Jameer Rose is an incredible passer, obviously in football as a quarterback, and I'm really impressed with him so far today. I don't know how many assists he has, but I assume it is a lot. Oh, here's LaPointe with the turnover up the court. Gerrish is behind him. Can Gerrish get the block? LaPointe cannot score, but also won't go in for. And somehow the Dragons escape LaPointe 1-0 with the basket, and Noble does not get points out of it. So good play there by Gerrish to chase him down. Chase Dodier, number 13 in black, cannot put away the rebound. Here is Gray, guarded by Rose. Gray up the court to Shaw. Shaw, guarded by Dodier. Shaw will take it inside. Give it to, intercepted. He was looking for Cummings. Here's a deep pass, intercepted by Gray. Gray up the court, back to Gerrish. They're just playing catch with each other, but Gerrish can't put it away. Cummings gets the rebound, though. And Cummings lofts it inside. Oh. Would you have liked to see them slow it down there?
Yes, like you have all the time in the world. It's not like there's like shot clock.
They put it up, and it won't go. That was Evan Ballard, who could not score. But very interesting, we saw Dragons go for a deep pass, intercepted by Rose. Rose going for the deep pass, intercepted by Gray. Fun piece of basketball. Very quick, very quick. I remember this from the Freiburg game. Both teams were playing very quick basketball. Of course, Freiburg was full court pressing. Now, Noble is, that obviously will contribute to having the pace of play be a little faster. I didn't really remember that against Freeport. That's the only other basketball that we've done. Felt like it wasn't as quick pace of play as we've seen from this game and the Freiburg game. Gerrish will sub out. They'll sub in their other big man, Umberto Moyenga. Here's the free throw, the second one for Ballard, and it won't go, but Rose gets the rebound. Rose across to Dodier. Here, Gray is guarding the ball. That's Guittard, gives it back to Dodier. Open three, and he got it to go. Chase Dodier makes it an 8-point lead for Noble. Here is Shaw. Shaw will take it in to, knocked away by Dodier, and it goes out of bounds. So we'll stay with the Dragons. Quinn to inbound. Freshman 24 in white. Probably give it to Shaw, playing the point guard position in the backcourt. He'll take it forward. Here is Shaw. Brendan Shaw will bounce it to Quinn. Quinn looking all around in his right hand. Will take it inside. Guarded by Ballard, puts up the two, and he scores. Owen Quinn, the freshman, will try to cut this lead down as now the Dragons trail by 6. Very quickly up the court go the Knights. Here is Guittard. Guittard, guarded by Gray. Take it inside, gives it back outside for Ballard. He shoots, and it will not go. That was actually LaPointe who shot. Went rim, backboard, and out. Quinn will give it to the open Owen McGrath on the court for the first time today. Lofts it inside from Moyenga. Moyenga makes the catch, and he scores! And he cuts it down to 4. Great play by Umberto Moyenga, his first points of the game here in the second quarter. Good to see it. They don't have the second quarter up on the scoreboard here, but we do have it on the stream. Here's a three-pointer for Dodier, and he scores. to extend the Noble lead to 7. Chase Dodier, as we said, Noble missed a lot of shots in that first quarter. Big reason for why the Dragons were leading. Now they're starting to fall, Zach. I'd say they're starting to fall now.
What?
The Noble shots are starting to fall.
Oh yeah, no, they are. But but Brunswick has scored 2 straight times in a row. So I think we're just gonna keep building on that.
Hope so. Quinn to inbound. He has Moyenga, Gerrish, the double tall dude set. As Quinn will give it all the way across. It's intercepted by Rose. Gives it up ahead. 2-on-1 for the Knights. Gives it back to Dodier. Puts up another 3 off the back side rim, and it will not go. Quinn gets the rebound. Dragons really escaped disaster there. As
what?
2-on-1, that'll be call it a travel. You didn't like that call?
No, that was not a travel. He put both his feet down.
It will be Knight ball. Inbound to Jameer Rose, guarded by the freshman Quinn once again. Back to Guittard to LaPointe. LaPointe across. Here's an opportunity for Dodier inside. Ballard will score, and that will be a 9-point lead for Noble. Moyenga will inbound to Quinn. Quinn will take it, bounce it to Gerrish. Gerrish, he's doubled, trying to get rid of it. Cannot, and we'll get a foul.
Yeah, it looks like it's too handsy.
So, is that going to send him to the line, or is it just going to be possession?
No, it's just on the floor foul.
Okay. So it'll be Owen Quinn to inbound. Dragons definitely have the height advantage for the moment with Gerrish and Moyenga both in, and LaPointe and Marzoli, the 2 tallest players from Noble, are not. So I would really try to get Moyenga and Gerrish involved in this offensive possession. Here's Shaw. Will take it inside, and it gets taken away by the Knights. Up the court comes Dodier. Dodier will bounce it, and a score for Logan Kumar, who just subbed in. He scores and extends the lead to 11 for Noble. Shaw lofts it inside. Nice catch by Moyenga, and we can't score. But Moyenga looking for it, cannot get it. Guittard way up the court to Dodier. Dodier inside, guarded by Shaw, puts up the fadeaway 2. Air ball. And we'll get a whistle. Will be Dragons ball. Once again, thank you for Bryce Gerrish for filming today, and Seth Gerrish with our stats. Who's leading this team with points right now, Seth? Keegan Cummings still with 6 points. What else do we got? Who's got the most rebounds today? Trevor with 5 rebounds. How about that, Trevor Gerrish? You sure you're not inflating those numbers just because he's your brother? Are you sure? Here is McGrath. We'll bounce it to Quinn. He will take it way up the court. Here comes Owen Quinn. Got some speed. Will stop and lose it out of bounds. Will be Noble ball as they have an 11-point lead after losing the first quarter. They trailed 10-9. They have now outscored the Dragons. 18-7 in the second quarter. Here is Rose, guarded by Quinn, signaling to Kumar. We'll give it back all the way across. And here's Philippone, back to Rose. Rose now gives it across to Philippone. He'll put up the 3, and it will not go off the back of the rim. Tanner Philippone just getting subbed in. He missed that one. Here's Quinn. Yeah, Gerrish has the height advantage on Jameer Rose. See if Moyenga can exploit that. He'll give it instead to Shaw. Shaw in his left hand, taking around the NBA length arc, and this gets taken away by Philippone. Gives it across to Rose. Got 45 seconds left to work with. Rose all the way across to Ballard. Ballard back out to Philippone to Rose. He'll put up the long 3, and it will not go. Nice rebound there by Owen Quinn to get possession back for the Dragons. Gives it to McGrath. Got 30 seconds left. Quinn up to Gerrish as Rose falls down. Gerrish takes it into the paint and will not score. It rolls around the rim. See Rose fall to the floor like that, and no call. Trying to draw the charge most likely. Ballard back outside to Tucci. Tucci across. Philippone gives it behind his back to Rose, who will not score. 7 seconds left. McGrath's got to go quickly. Owen McGrath, 5 seconds, gives up to Gerrish. Gerrish for 3 with 2. Gerrish for 3 at the buzzer, will not go. And that'll end our first half of action. Dragons trail 11 points. We'll just mute the stream for, it's about a 10 minute halftime, I believe. Very good first quarter for the Dragons, but they got outscored 18-7 in the second quarters. They will trail 11 points going into halftime. We'll mute the stream for about 8 minutes, and we'll get right back here for the second half of action of the Brunswick Dragons versus the Noble Knights. Did your parents find the YouTube?
I hope. I don't know where else it would be.
Oh, it's because there was already an anthem for the earlier game, so you don't do multiple anthems in the same.
Oh, I kind of thought that, but.
That's why they didn't have the anthem one time at the soccer game, but then we still sung it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I did. That was awesome.
Top 10 moment.
Top 10 Brunswick student section.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
No, we are muted. No, we are muted.
What are we saying right now?
What are we saying right now?
The thing says we're muted.
Jeez, why she have to put a period there? They just unplug.
What are we saying?
What do you mean what we're saying?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. All right.
What are they saying?
That's what I was saying, so they're answering the question.
Oh.
Well, the thing, like the app that I pressed says that we are muted.
Oh, dude. Oh, I guess my dad says that we are muted. Right?
Yeah.
We're muted right now.
So if you're one of the lucky people who's watching the stream right now, getting to hear our commentary when the stream's not actually muted, and you're very lucky.
Baby just unplugged. Still hear you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's because I unplugged the headphones because I wanted to charge the phone. I don't think it should. The charger doesn't have a microphone.
You don't even have the phone?
No, I unplugged the headphones.
Oh,
so.
I didn't even realize that.
That's fine. Everyone's gonna be okay. What if I go like this?
Why can I get it?
Obvious, right? Okay, I just pressed the button in the app that unmutes it. Can you still hear now?
Can you still hear us?
Oh no. If it like inverted, that'd be pretty bad.
No way.
Bruh. Yo, please. If the mute and unmute inverted, that would not be...
That'd be weird.
Okay, good.
Right.
Good.
I guess
All right.
that's the...
Now I'm going to press unmute again, and let's see what happens, everybody. Now it's muted. Let's go. I did it. Yeah. Thank you. Now it's muted. Fire. Fire.
Pizza.
Awesome. Great. Figured it out.
Sweet.
Guard side. Oh, you meant the Oscar guard side was like playing.
I thought he wasn't playing, and I thought that he was playing.
Puts up the 3 in warm-ups. Won't go. Puts up another 3. E won't go.
Now it says now it's unmuted.
What? Oh.
Whatever.
You gotta change it up, bro. You gotta find out another way to say he won't go.
Yeah, what else? What else do you got? Rimming out. Misses it. I like won't go. It's my favorite. It's just my favorite.
It won't fall.
Won't fall. All right.
Or that would be.
Will it go, dude? Did we,
Nope.
Did we say will it go? Oh no, that's what you normally say.
Will it go? No. That's not bad, I guess.
And the shot. No. Clanks.
Clinks.
Clanks off the rim.
Clanks off the rim. Backboard and out.
Jameer Rose with another shot.
And he misses it.
Clanks off the rim.
Air ball.
Wow, we are not doing any warm-ups. I find that kind of weird. Alright, now let's have team come and take some shots. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we know we're unmuted.
I don't know why. That's kind of weird. All right, I want to let it charge for the next like minute, then I'll get the.
41 is so ugly.
Bro, you.
So ugly.
They can hear you, man.
I thought it was quiet. backboard and out.
Backboard now. Yo, actually, scroll down.
Playing off the rim.
Scroll,
That's exactly
scroll all the way down. Press this. Commentary notes. Commentary notes. Commentary notes. All of these. Can you read some of those to me?
Doesn't fall off the mark.
Off the mark. That's a good one.
Bounces off the ring. Can't
Okay.
get in. Can't get in.
I say it won't go in works. It's terrible.
All right. Can you ask your parents if they can hear us? I just plugged in the headphones again.
I bet they. Well, are we on mute right now?
I just unmuted it.
I got you, boys.
All right. I'm gonna hand it off to my good friend. All right. You got the time? All right. Take it away. Did they text? Can you hear? All right. Good. Welcome back to the second half of action of the Noble Knights versus your Brunswick Dragons here at the Expo. Marzoli will give it back across. Here's a three-pointer for Guitard, and it clanks off the rim. Nice rebound there for Marzoli as he goes to the ground. And it'll be Gray to inbound. Dragons trail by 11 here to start the second half. Gray will loft it up to Gerrish, makes the nice catch. Of course, Division III wide receiver, committed to Colby College. Gerrish makes a football-like catch there. Gray will give it to Lay. Lay all the way across to Cummings, who has 6 points already. Rose fell down behind the play, so it's a 5-on-4 right now for the Dragons. Rose gets back and gets the rebound all the way up the court. Nice pass to Guitard, puts up the 2, and it's rim and out as Gray will get the rebound. Gray up ahead to Gerrish. Gerrish, he has Shaw up ahead, makes the catch. Shaw puts it up and scores. Nice pass by Gerrish, a nice finish by Brendan Shaw. What's Shaw at on the day for points? 4 points. He's up to 4 points. That means 74 on the season. Rose will take it inside, give it to Marzoli. Marzoli will answer Shaw and get the lead back up to 11. Gray to Lay. Lay across to Gerrish. Gerrish up the court and up behind him. Nice steal by Jameer Rose as he will take it the other way. Underhand pass to Dodier. Dodier pump fakes inside. Back to Goddard for 3. Rim and out. Clanks off the rim. And now I'm just reusing these ones again. I was saying doesn't fall too much or won't go. Now I'm only saying clanks off the rim. I'll get that better for you folks. Don't worry. Gerrish will give it to Gray. Gray looking. Lofts it to Cummings. Cummings to Gerrish. Guarded by Marzoli. Marzoli hasn't played since the first quarter. Gerrish back to Lay. Lay to Gerrish. I believe he's 6'7". Yeah, our roster says Andrew Marzoli, 0 in black, is 6'7", so taller than Trevor Gerrish even. Marzoli gets the rebound there, and he'll give it back to Rose. Jameer Rose with an 11-point lead. Will take it inside, hits Shaw to the ground, and we'll get a whistle. What's that?
That was a body foul on Brendan Shaw. I mean, he didn't have his feet planted. I think that's a pretty good call by the refs.
Yeah, it's the constant battle between charge and body foul. And that one was. Here
Oh, he missed his first one. I didn't think he would miss.
Rose will miss his first free throw.
I already got a pretty. I think he's gonna make the. He
Zach
might not make one though.
Zach Wintle believes that he'll make his second, and he does. Swish for
I thought he was gonna
Jameer
make both,
Rose.
but, like, I guess he's really not that high level as I thought he was.
He has been the most impressive passer I've seen on the basketball court this year.
Yeah.
Of course, we mentioned that he's a quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in Maine football. Shaw will give it back to Cummings. Cummings to Gerrish at the top of the key, guarded by Marzoli. Gerrish giving it to Shaw. Gets the pick by Gerrish. Shaw back to Gerrish, and we'll get a whistle. That can be a foul.
Yep. Foul on the hand.
So we will get Shaw to inbound. Giving it there to Gerrish, guarded by Marzoli.
No.
Gerrish bounces it to Lay, off the mark and out of bounds. Guitard will inbound, I believe. Ref will give it to him now. Guitard, slow bounce to Jameer Rose. Guarded by Shaw. Will take it inside, put it up, and Gerrish will get the steal. Up the court he goes, looking for Gray up ahead, knocked down by Guitard. Now he'll go up to a wide open Jameer Rose. He'll put up the layup and score. Easiest shot of the day for Jameer Rose as he will extend the Noble lead to 14. Gray to Gerrish. Gerrish top of the key once again, guarded by Marzoli. to Lay. Rylan Lay has Gray across. Will he look for him? No, he'll put up the long two. It gets blocked. Gerrish gets it. Shaw for three. He got it through the foul! A chance for a 4-point play as Brendan Shaw hits the three. It was Jameer Rose who went for the extra defensive play, and he'll draw the foul. Can Brendan Shaw get a 4-point play? Here is his chance. Shaw will dribble. Puts it up. And no 4-point play, but still a huge three for the Dragons as they cut the lead to 11. Rose up the court to Guittard. Here to Rose. Rose will loft it to Dodier. Dodier to Ballard. Ballard across to Rose. He'll put up the three. And it will not go. Clanks off the rim. Gerrish with the rebound. Trevor Gerrish. Guarded once again by Marzoli. And his right hand will take it, giving it back to Shaw. Shaw will take it into the paint, gives it back out to Lay. Lay will not take the three. He'll take it under the rim. Back out to Shaw. Shaw for his second three in a row. Won't go off two rims, but Lay with a beautiful rebound and he scores. Cutting the lead to 9. Rylan Lay, the sophomore. Rose. Dragons are not matching the Knights' full court press. They're letting Rose walk up the court. Now they double. Back out Ballard to Guittard for three, and he falls. The ball falls. The shot falls. Wouldn't mind if the Dragons start to press out a little bit more on these Noble Knights shots. Gray to Lay. Lay signaling. Will still signal. And get a whistle here, and it'll be Knights ball. You know what that was?
Yeah, 5 seconds. I actually don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
I just like 5 seconds. Like, I don't know.
Just because he was holding it still for too long?
Yeah, I guess so. Or like in the same area.
Okay.
I actually really don't know that rule.
Here come, of course, there's no shot clock rule in high school basketball, so you need stuff like that. Here, across, lofting it up. Nice catch by Marzoli under the rim. Puts it up. Nice defense play by Gerrish, but they will call him for a foul. I think the reason the Dragons have allowed the Knights to shoot a lot is because they fear guys like Andrew Marzoli scoring from the inside, but he's really had a quiet day today, so I wouldn't mind them transitioning to attacking these three-point shooters like Bryce Guittard, who scored a lot for the Knights today. Marzoli makes his first. See what he can do with his second. Andrew Marzoli, as we mentioned, 6'7", senior center.
I think they found one of Bryce.
Marzoli, he makes them both.
Oh, no.
Logan Gray from Lay. He will take in his right hand, guarded by Tucci. Brady Tucci playing tight defense. Gray will take it in the paint, and nice play by Marzoli, knock it down, but Gray gets his own ball back. Lay back out to Gerrish. He'll put up the three. Trevor Gerrish, front of the rim, backboard and out, but Lay gets a rebound, and he scores through the foul. Rylan Lay once again, as he's up to now, is that his 4th point in the game? Yep, Rylan Lay up to 4 points, but also his second rebound in a row. What's he got for rebounds there, Seth? 2 rebounds, so two offensive rebounds and 2 scores for Rylan Lay. He'll try to get his 5th point, which would make this a 3-point play if he can do it. Rylan Lay bounces the ball. We'll put it up and will not go. Still a nice play there by Rylan Lay as Rose way up the court for Goddard. He'll put it up and score. What? Oh, I think that must be some sort of record. That's got to be a record for Bryce Goddard as the entire gymnasium erupts for Bryce Goddard. Must have made it his 1,000 point or something. Congratulations, Bryce Goddard, on whatever milestone he just hit.
1,000 points, I think.
1,000 points for Bryce Goddard. As he's going to get a standing ovation. Let's stand up for him. Nice job, Bryce Goddard. Oh, okay. We're not going to.
Good. I mean, is he at 1,000?
1,000th career point for Bryce Goddard. Senior, 5'11", guard. That's a great job. He'll keep that basketball. Really impressive. Noble will use their timeout here to recognize Bryce. And they lead by 14. That's really impressive. 1,000 points. That's a lot of points. But he got it on the beautiful pass by Jameer Rose. I don't know how many times I have to say it. He's a great passer of the basketball.
Yeah.
We're not counting how many assists he has, but I'm sure it's a lot. Gray with the catch. And we'll get a whistle. Tucci with the foul, I believe. Yes. So I'll go back to Lay. Lay, still that full court press by the Knights. They scored earlier off of a steal from that full court press, so it's worked for them. Gray looking inside for Swain, but intercepted there by Guittard, who just had his 1,000th point. And whose basketball is that going to be?
That is going to be our basketball. I guess it's not a shooting foul, and it's on the floor.
All right. They sub in Mark LaPointe for Marzoli. Sub out big man for big man. LaPointe's only 6'5", but that's still pretty tall, I'd say.
He's like 6'3". He's not 6'5".
Oh, so you're saying that these heights on the roster might not be 100%
It's
accurate?
the only one that's not right. He's not 6'5".
Well, Gerrish will put up free throw and it won't go. He made his first 2 of the game. Has struggled a little bit more since. Gerrish dribbling, puts it up, and won't go either. But Lay with a nice rebound puts it up and off the front of the rim and out. But we'll get another hold. And it'll be Knights basketball. Guittard, take it up the court into the offensive zone, gives it there to LaPointe. LaPointe will loft it. Nice catch there by Jameer Rose, guarded by Shaw, puts it up, and it is short. Looks like we'll get is that going to be a foul on Brunswick? Yes, they'll send Jameer Rose to the line.
Holy glaze, bro. He even got the refs on his side.
Shaw with the foul. Rose puts it up and scores. Owen Quinn will sub in for the aforementioned Brendan Shaw. Does Shaw lead the team in points now tonight? Yeah, he does with 7. And he'll go out with 2:44 left in the third quarter. Rose will make both of them. And Gerrish gives it there to Gray. Gray back to Gerrish now, 3-33. And he'll get by LaPointe for the moment. Now it's intercepted by great play by Jameer Rose with the steal, and he'll take it in uncontested and score once again. We knew how good Jameer Rose was going to be coming in this game, and he's been all that, I would say. He has been all that. Gerrish, oh, it's intercepted again. Nice play by Brady Tucci up the floor. Great defensive play by Rylan Lay as he falls into the VIP seating. What do you call that when it's like the really good courtside seats, I guess? He falls into the courtside seats.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Good thing they're padded chairs, so he's okay. Great defensive play there by Lay, but it will stay with the Knights. Here comes Guittard, puts up with his left hand, will not go. Looking for
Whoa, Guittard's louder.
Looking for his 1,002nd point. And
That was definitely
what's that?
That's definitely like a double dribble. I go, no fighting that.
They call it a double dribble. Dodier will sub out Bryce Guittard, who just, as we mentioned, had his 1,000th career point. Congratulations, Bryce Guittard. Here is Rose with it at half court, guarded by Owen Quinn. Will loft it there, give it back to Rose. Rose, nice pass. Here's a three-pointer off the front of the rim and out. That was Dodier who could not make that one. Gerrish, up the court he goes. Will spin back. And he's looking for McGrath. Now he gets it to him. Owen McGrath bounces it to Swain. Alan Swain, top of the arc, gives to McGrath. It's deflected, but Gerrish is able to corral it. Trevor Gerrish, guarded by LaPointe, puts up the two, too far. And Rose back the other way. Jameer Rose bounces it inside to Philippone. And now Philippone will get his own rebound and score. Quinn, back to McGrath. Owen McGrath. Dragons now trail by 20. It's the biggest lead of the night for the Knights. Lay to Gerrish. Gerrish guarded by LaPointe. We'll get it back. Gerrish to Lay. Lay takes it inside to the free throw line. Back he goes into the paint, puts it up, front rim and out. And now diving forward on the ground. Lay is able to get it. Give it back out to Swain. Alan Swain puts up the long two. Back of the rim and out. Quinn with a nice rebound. Owen Quinn gives it there. It's intercepted by Dodier. Dodier's going to get it back. He has only Owen Quinn in front of him. Cuts inside, tries to Euro step, puts it up, and will not score. As Gerrish gets the rebound. Way up the court, he goes to Lay. Lay has an open Swain up ahead. No defenders there. Puts up the reverse layup and scores. Alan Swain, first points of the night for the junior, 30 in white. Alan Swain, great play. Here, great defensive play there by Owen Quinn. Great block on Jameer Rose. And they'll stay possession with the Knights. But that's a great defensive play. Tell me about Owen Quinn's stats on the night there, Bryce. Sorry, Seth. My bad, bro. Here is a three-pointer for Dodier that won't go. What's he at tonight? What's he got for rebounds? Five rebounds there, as Seth Gerrish will tell me. Shaw to McGrath. He's got just 7 seconds left to work with. McGrath will bounce inside Moyenga. Turnover here. One last shot for Dodier as time expires. It won't go up the front rim and out. So will be an 18-point deficit for the Dragons now. I believe, is that the same as what it was to start? I think it was only 11 points to start, so definitely a third quarter that was won by
that's a lot better.
Noble.
What? He's going to pay us to film like these other high school games.
We'll film the Celtics, film the Maine Celtics. I think we'll do the Maine Celtics games. Let's do that. Right here. I love the Expo. It's been awesome.
Film the Maine Celtics games?
Yeah, they pay us to do that.
No, they already have someone else. They already have someone.
Oh, we'll ask them if they want Brunswick High Sports Network. I think they might. Maybe just the whole regular Boston Celtics. You know what? We can take over for
They'd play us a pretty penny, wouldn't they?
for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, I think so. Thank
Bobby
you.
is supposed to remind me.
Seth,
Well, actually,
Seth's
it
got
still
me.
says 3 periods. On
Yeah,
the
they
phone, so.
they got the quarter wrong on the scoreboard, but we're not going to be like that. We're going to get it right. Here on our beautiful new scoreboard on, I guess it's not new because we've had this for a couple months, but still last year did not have the scoreboard on Facebook for the hockey games. We do now.
Yes,
Here on Brunswick High Sports Network. Thank you all for joining us, and we got 8 more minutes of basketball. See if the Dragons can come back from down 18 to the number 1 in Class A South, Noble Knights. Still, it's been a very good year for the Dragons. Those 4 consecutive wins were more wins than they had in the entirety of last season. There's 3 wins last year. They are 4-2 right now. In all likelihood, they'll be falling to 4-3, but still very impressed with how they played this season. And even in this game, very good first quarter. They led this game after that first quarter. Rose will put up the 3, front rim and out. Rebound will be gotten by Ballard. Nice steal there by Brendan Shaw, but we'll get a whistle.
Looks like it looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Okay. Simple step out of bounds.
Really hungry for some of that pizza.
Rose will inbound. He's got Quinn in front of him. Easy bounce to Guitard, who, as we mentioned, said is 1,000th point in this game. And we've got another whistle.
I'm actually not too sure. I'm not even really sure. Who's
Double foul.
Oh, they fouled each other like the same.
So who is the ball going to go to?
Probably Noble. Because I think they have it.
Because they have possession, so that makes sense.
Does that make sense to you?
That makes perfect sense. Thank you, guys. Of course, want to mention one more time, we got Bryce Gerrish joining us on the camera, Seth Gerrish with statistics. Thank you guys so much.
Big shout out.
How did your game go today?
Went pretty good.
What was the final score?
Like 30-something to 20-something.
Did you guys win?
Yep.
Attaboy. Brunswick first team boys basketball winning today, I'm told. Here's a 3-pointer for Guitard. It will not go. Rose gets the rebound, gives it inside. It's great block there by McGrath, but Rose will wrestle it free. But we'll get a foul. It will stay with Noble.
God, terrible call.
They call Gray. Rose will loft it. Nice catch by Ballard. Ballard back out to Guittard. He'll give it inside to Rose. He'll put up the 2 off the backboard and out. Gray with the rebound. Gives it to McGrath. McGrath up the court. He goes. He'll take it inside. Gives it to Quinn in the paint. Puts up the 2 and he scores on the backboard. Owen Quinn scores once again. What's that for him on the day? Is that his 4th point? Nice job by Owen Quinn. Rose way up the court. He goes. Nice pass to LaPointe, but LaPointe could not find Philippone. Too high for him. But oh my gosh. Jameer Rose has a cannon, Zach. He has a cannon.
Yeah, I mean, he was a great football player, so I expect him to, you know?
Here's Shaw. Will take it in his right hand. Gives it to Quinn. Owen Quinn. Guarded by Ballard. Quinn spins around, puts up another 2, and it's short. Here comes Dodier across to Rose. Jameer Rose signaling, lofting across, caught by Dodier, guarded by McGrath. Lofting it inside to Guittard. Guittard blocked by Logan Gray. He'll hit it out of bounds, but a great job by Gray to prevent Guittard. Guittard scored enough points, I'd say.
Yeah, I think
He's got 1,000. He's got 1,000 points. That's over 1,000 points now. Gray can stop him now. Guittard, too far. Keaton Cummings gets the rebound, and he'll retain possession. Takes it to the 3-point arc. Now bounces it. Intercepted there by Guittard. Nice steal, but he loses it out of bounds and will stay. Oh, that's going to go to...
What?
They're saying it's Noble Ball? Okay.
Yeah.
So the first signal was like, that's who hit it out, and then pointing the Dragons, I guess? I don't know why he first signaled for Noble.
Yeah, I mean, accidents happen. So.
But I guess he was just convinced by everyone in the uproar, I guess. Well, here's Shaw. He'll try to get the pick by McGrath. He'll take it into the paint, puts up the 2. It's short, off the rim. Now below the backboard he goes, still wrestling for it, and will get a foul. Is that going to send Shaw to the line, or just going to be possession?
It should, but it just depends what the ref calls.
Well, we'll see in a moment, I'm sure. He'll just inbound. So it'll be Dragons ball as they trail by 16. 16 points in 6 minutes, definitely possible. They've gone on runs before, especially against Freiburg in the first game this year. McGrath will give it to Quinn. Quinn to Shaw. Shaw guarded by Rose. Is that going to be a carry?
Yeah. It was a carry.
Let's go. Rose will give it to Guittard. Back to Rose he goes. Rose way up the court. Nice pass up ahead to Dodier. Too far. Rim and out, but nice rebound by Marzoli. He can't put it away. And McGrath gets the rebound. He'll get it back up to Shaw. Shaw guarded by Dodier. Up ahead to Gray. Logan Gray gives it to McGrath. Top of the key. Comes inside. And he scores. Owen McGrath with his left hand off the backboard and scores through the foul. Nice play there by the sophomore, 23 in white. Chance for a 3-point play for McGrath. That would be, if he can score this, it would be 7 consecutive points for the Dragons, which if you need to come back from 20, that's what you need.
Yes, sir. You got it. I believe it.
McGrath will dribble. Chance for a 3-point play. And he won't get it, but nice rebound by Gray. Puts up the 2. Oh, he can't score. Dragons trail by 14 with 5 minutes to go. Up ahead to Guittard. Guittard surrounded by Dragons off the front of the rim and out. Gray to Shaw. Shaw will take it up. Gives to Cummings. Cummings has 2 3-pointers already. Takes it and, wrestle away. Hard fall by Cummings. Hope he's okay. But here comes Rose back the other way. Puts it up and scores. He also goes to the ground. But a score for Jameer Rose as they extend their lead to 16. Dragons trying to move quickly. Oh, they're going to call that an illegal screen on Owen McGrath as he hits Dodier to the ground. Is that what that is, illegal screen?
Yeah, looks like it was.
Gerrish will be subbed back into the game for McGrath. Rose will loft it back to Guittard. Guarded by Shaw. Here is Rose. Up ahead, back to Guittard. Guarded by Shaw. Gives it back to LaPointe. LaPointe at the top of the key. Rose will put up the 3, and he caught it to fall. Splash for Jameer Rose. Shaw back the other way. All the way up ahead to Cummings. Cummings into the paint. Spins around, puts up the 2. Oh, it won't go off the rim twice. And now Rose up ahead, intercepted there by Quinn with the steal. Here is Gerrish, bounces up ahead, also picked off. And Rose will wing it up the floor. Guittard puts up the 2 and scores.
Like I said, 20.
To extend their lead up to 21-point lead for Noble. Quinn bounces it to Gerrish. Gerrish gives it to Gray. Gray into the paint, puts up the 2 off the backboard and scores. Logan Gray will cut that lead down at least a little bit. What's Logan Gray at tonight?
First basket of the day.
Oh, it's his first score of the day. How about? All the way across Goddard to Dodier. Dodier back to Rose. Rose takes it inside and scores. Scores for the foul.
Honestly, I don't know, because he was straight up, and I don't actually understand it.
So chance for a 3-point play for number 3, Jameer Rose, who has been, I would definitely call him the player of the day for.
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Keep him. That's what my bet was. We lose by 20. So let's miss this and let's make some free throws.
Rose will hit it for the 3-point play. Gerrish to Shaw. Brendan Shaw. He's got 3:30 left to work with. He trails by 22. Guarded by Guittard. Gives it to Gray. Gray will take it and dribble inside. Puts up the 2. Rim and out. Wrestling for his Gerrish and will stay with Brunswick. To inbound will be Shaw. Gives it to the referee. Gets it back. Brendan Shaw lofts it up to Gray. Gray behind the arc will get a hold. It'll stay. Stay with the Dragons. Here is Brendan Shaw to inbound. Leads the team in points on the night. Shaw will give it back to Swain to Quinn. Owen Quinn back to Gerrish. Gerrish bounces it to Gray and out of bounds. And it'll be Noble ball. It was Evan Ballard with nice defensive play to deflect it, and then it hit off of Gray's foot and went out.
21. Take out Jameer Rose. I don't know why they still got that kid in.
22, man. Add a point for them. Here is Rose to Ballard. Back to Rose. Poked by Gerrish. Rose will put up the long 3, and he scores! That was a foot farther than the NBA 3-pointer. Jameer Rose adds another 58-33. Shaw to Gray. Back outside the arc. Gives to Swain. Swain to Gerrish. Gerrish will take it. Will fall to the ground and score! Great play by Trevor Gerrish as he's behind now, so it'll be a 5-on-4 for the moment for the Knights, but beautiful play by Trevor Gerrish as he was falling to the ground and was able to score the 2. 3-pointer for Guittard, and he scores. Bryce Guittard has been shooting 3s brilliantly today. Shaw to Swain. Swain, guarded by the aforementioned Guittard. Gives it to Gerrish. Puts up the 3 off the back of the rim and out. As now the Dragons looking to sub in a whole bunch of players up the court to a wide open Bryce Guittard who scores. Yeah, looks like we got to Burge, Moore, guard side, Porter, and gonna have to pull out my roster, folks. I know all these people. Don't worry. I don't think I have. I think I have their numbers.
It's a Cito, not a
44 is a Cito. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, 34 is to Burge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got it, folks. Now, will I be able to get the Noble numbers? These last 145.
No, we do.
Might not know every single name. Hopefully everyone's going to be okay with that. Hopefully you won't change the channel.
He makes 2 in a row. He immediately subbed him out.
Here will be Aceto to inbound to Gabe
I feel like we've all.
Parnell Anayas to Porter. Johnny Porter with it. Will take it, loft it. It's deflected back to Porter. Johnny Porter guarded tightly, gives it out to guard side, and we'll get a whistle for a foul. Gabe Purnell Amayas, 11 in white. I got your name. Don't worry, man. Guard side, Oscar.
His first varsity points. He makes one.
Oscar Artside looking for his first career varsity points, and it will not go. Off the back of it. I was not laughing, Zach. I was like, oh, I almost got it. I was not laughing. Now I'm laughing because of that. Guard side. Can he get it? Off the front of the rim and out. And nice rebound there by Ethan Stokes for Noble. This is now Philippone to Andrews to Kinsey. Now Kumar back to Philippone. Back to Andrews. Andrews puts up the NBA like 3. It won't go up the back of the rim. And the Noble bench. Oh, they really wanted Bodie Andrews to make that. He's still above the NBA arc. Is he going to try it again? Guarded by Purnell Myers. And Porter gets it back. Here's Johnny Porter. 50 seconds left to work with. All these guys, I think most of them, almost all of them, looking for their first varsity points. Lennox Moore has scored before. But Purnell Myers for 3. Won't go off the back of the rim. Rebound by Aceto. Wide Aceto bounces inside to Oscar Guardside. Guardside to Moore. Lennox Moore for 2 off the backboard and in for Lennox Moore. Philippone back the other way for the Knights. Guarded by Aceto. Philippone lofts it and it's caught by Andrews. Back to Philippone. Cross now to Stokes and we'll get a whistle. Second going to be a timeout for a sub. The sub in Jamario Smith for Philippone. And now Declan Taberge in the game, right? Yeah. They subbed out Aceto. Am I correct? Thank you. Thank you, Bryce Gerrish. Stokes will give it to Andrews. Bouncing it inside to Smith. Jamario Smith. Fade away 2, 1 go. Johnny Porter got 3 seconds left to work with. Will he take a half-court shot or will he just let it end? He'll take the half-court shot. And it's too far. It's off the shot clock. Oh. Did we think that Johnny Porter was going to make a half-court shot in the game?
I can see him doing it.
Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. The Dragons fall to the Noble Knights 63-37. They fall to 4-3. Still a very good season for them so far. And we'll see you. It's our last game on BHSN of 2024. So we'll see you next year, folks. Very good joke. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us here on Brunswick High Sports Network. Good night from Bryce, Robbie, Zach, and Seth. Thank you, folks, and see you soon.